Hi everyone, my name is Gabriela from TulipArt Designs and you are welcome or welcome back on my creative channel. Here I'm showing you watercolor sketching ideas, tips and tricks, different techniques to just get you creative in your free time. It's stress-free, it's fun, and it's definitely relaxing. Today we are continuing with the 100 watercolor sketches in 2025. It's a creative challenge and we are painting and drawing another leaf. So this we did last time. Wait, let me make sure that it's visible. And today we are doing this. It's a very fun and nice project, so let's dive in. Before we start, let me just tell you about the supplies. A watercolor sketchbook. I have a cold press watercolor paper because I really enjoy the texture it has. Then some watercolor paints. I'm using my Mary Blue. Any watercolors will be good enough to do the little project. Then 2 watercolor round brushes, different sizes. I have 10 and 4, 8 or 6 will be also fine. 1 fine liner, I have the 02 size, and I have a jelly roll pen. The fine liner I definitely recommend to be waterproof because we are going to add watercolor on top of it, so we don't want it to bleed. Then I have water, I have a clip in case I want to fix my sketchbook, towel, and a heat gun that can help me speed up the process. It's not necessary to have one, but it's definitely helpful for people who are not patient like me. Okay, now for our beautiful leaf. I have a sketch, and if you need the outlines, it's just the template is available on my Patreon, including all the other templates for every single video that you see here, plus all the exclusive classes on my Patreon, so I will link it below in case you need to check it out. So I start with inking my leaf, and I usually go very light with the pen, and after that I go back and add some thickness, some details or whatever else I want to add. I also like to shake my pen, so I have a nice and very natural look, because nothing in the nature is, perfectly straight. So we can just shake our pen to get nice lines. Then I can go back and add thickness, and I really like to add the thickness just on the same side. So all the left, let's say, I will make it a little bit thicker. This will bring some deepness to our illustration, okay? And I really like the sketchy style, but if you really like perfectly straight and nice and smooth lines, go for it. That's absolutely fine. It's your sketchbook and you can do whatever you like. So that's why I always encourage people that if they have their own style, just use it and don't follow the style I have. Of course, if you like what I'm doing exactly, you can definitely follow it. So here I am adding a little bit of thickness to my lines. Just like this. And then we have the stem. Like here. And of course, the veins of the leaf. So I have a double line in the middle. And I have a middle line for each part of the leaf. And also I am drawing a double line to make it more interesting. Keeping a single line for the veins is also fine, so that's not a rule that we have to follow. Okay, and maybe here one last one. All right, this is our leaf. I will erase the pencil lines just because when we add watercolor on top of it, we will not be able to erase the lines. Okay, I think something like this is fine. So I probably have to zoom in so you see better. I will take my brush then and I will start adding water where I have my leaf. And we really want to use a nice and a relaxing technique. And for me, this is wet in wet. So I am wetting the paper. I don't want to have a big puddle of water, but I want to have even wet surface everywhere, okay? And if you see that it's getting dry here in the beginning, then we just go back and add some extra water, and that's okay. Especially if it's a bit warmer where you are, this is absolutely normal. Keep in mind that if you have cheap paper, maybe it will be hard to get these results. 100% cotton paper would be the best. It can hold quite a lot of water, so you can definitely enjoy how the paint moves around. If you have this cheap paper, then the water will just stay on top of it. It will not soak it very well, which means that when you have a puddle on top of it and it's not into the paper, then the paint will not bleed very well. It will stay on top of it and it's just quite different. So having good paper is definitely very important for this technique. And in general, I think having good paper is important to make sure you will enjoy the whole process. Then I am getting some green gold and I will start throwing it in. I am just enjoying how this paint moves around. Like, look at this. I'm going just closer to my ink lines. And I just know that the paint will go only where I have water. So this is what I can control and this is what I focus on. So I add water color where I have water, and I am sure that it will not go out of my leaf because I don't have any water there. I can take more paint to make it darker. I can bring it in. I can add it in the middle where I have detail lines or around the edges. I try to work quite fast because I really want these soft edges and not the hard ones. And this is only when we paint on the wet surface. So I go very quickly and adding paint while it's still wet. And if we want to make it darker, even darker than what we have it now, we can get another green that we have on the palette. I have here Hooker's green and I would mix it with a little bit of green gold. And I will go back and just add it where I have the detail lines and around the edges. And just keep adding paint. I am not mixing it on the paper, but I just make some lines and I am leaving it to bleed itself. I'm just letting it do its job. It's that's all. Okay, maybe here I see that my paint here is starting to dry. So I really try to be fast. Okay, a bit more. Like this. I am just so quiet because I'm enjoying how the paint moves, and if you can do the same, that would be great. You can turn on some music and just add some paint. The paint is moving around and it creates beautiful tones and beautiful, original, unique shapes. I think I will stop. I want to paint the stem, which is going to be just a little bit darker. I will add some of the green gold like this. I need a few splashes, a few splatters So I will fill my brush with paint and I will hold it horizontally. Let me just see. And I will tap my brush. You can even tap on top of the leaf. That's totally fine. It will bleed and make very beautiful details. Okay, I will wash my brush and let this dry. Okay, now that this is dry, I think I want to fix my sketchbook like this. And I want to add a little bit of highlights using my Jelly Roll pen. You can use acrylic marker or bleed proof white or gouache. I really enjoy this one. It's fast and quick and it's definitely very easy. Now, I usually like to add white details where I have the darkest parts of my sketch, which means that here in the corners and also for the detail lines. So basically I am following my watercolor. So this I didn't plan in advance. I just see what result I have and I go follow my watercolor illustration to just add a little bit of highlights, okay? So if you see that you have places where you have a very dark watercolor, you can definitely add some details there. And don't rush yourself. Go slowly, it's fine. I know that sometimes we're like, oh my God, I don't have time. I really have to go now. But we really want to make this stress-free, and if we really want to let this exercise help us relax, then we have to relax ourselves because if we keep rushing, then it will not get more relaxing because it's us who has to let it, you know, let it be relaxing. And some last details here in the top part. Okay, creating such illustrations might look a little bit harder at first, but once you start, oh my God, you will never stop. Especially when you have the outlines and you don't have to think about composition, what to draw, which part to take, which details, what's less and more. All this kind of stuff comes later for sure. And if you want to develop and learn, make sure to stay tuned for the 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐷venture Draw Academy. This course that I'm working on, it's coming soon, but for now, really, if you can just enjoy the process, and such exercises can definitely help you explore the supplies, learn the techniques and develop your own style, because this is the moment when you will definitely feel so much joy of that whole creative journey. Okay, I think we are ready here. I hope everything that I say makes sense. But yeah, let's just wrap up for today. Thank you very much for being here, for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something. Consider subscribing to my channel if you didn't do that yet. And if you need the outlines, all the templates are available on my Patreon for just $5 a month. So if you ever wanted to get me a coffee, this is a good way to do this, because it's a place where there's so much materials already, exclusive classes, sketchbook tour videos, and templates, tracing pages, and just nice things to get you creative in your free time. And it's definitely stress-free, so make sure to check it out. I hope to see you inside my Patreon, and for now, that's it. See you next time. Bye.